We are officially into hoop season. We have the Glasgow Lady Scotties in here with us now as head coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick, along with Cynthia Austin and Kayla Kirkpatrick. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
With the season starting out, obviously trying to get through those trials and tribulations, everybody's going through them. What are you seeing really from your girls so far this year that makes you excited about this season?
We have a young group, but the way we set up our schedule, it's to push them to see what we need to work on as the season keeps going along. So we've had a lot of good film sessions. We've had a lot of good practices to work on the small things to make big jumps in our program.
For you, obviously, this year, no seniors on the team this year, a lot of young talent, but you have people that are leaders like Cynthia, who's a junior, as well as Kayla, who has multiple times of varsity experience, but she's just a freshman. So, I mean, that has to be a lot exciting going into this season, knowing that you have some really young talent.
Absolutely. We've kind of tested Cynthia a lot more this season with that leadership role. I think lately she's starting to grasp it a little more and understand that her teammates need her and need them to push. So she's done a really good job at holding everyone accountable as well as herself.
Cynthia, how would you explain the start of the season here for the Lady Scotties?
I think Coach definitely set it up for us to play challenging teams, especially since we are a smaller team. But we have lots of effort, definitely. We get up and down the court. It's just, yeah.
Kayla, for you, like having that varsity experience from last year and then coming in and playing this year, just how have you seen your game grow through the years?
I'm just like trying to help out the young girls and like the girls in my grade, and I'm trying to like give them the experience that I have, and I just want them to grow along with us, and we're just a young team and we're going to grow as the season goes.
I'm guessing you both probably played a little travel ball in your lives, haven't you? You haven't, Cynthia? Wow, that's
Cynthia's
great.
more of the track star when season's over. She takes it off to state here and there, don't you?
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick, I'll ask you since you've played some. Do you feel like, she alluded to it, Lauren did, you've been playing this game for a while. Do you think that constant, fluid, always on your game kind of thing, does that really bode well for you think?
Yeah. I mean, as we go along, it like picks up in my body that like I've had this experience before, and I just need to like keep going, and I don't need to just like backtrack. I need to like keep pushing forward and like not to go backwards.
Starting off this season with you all have played a lot of tough opponents, a lot of regional opponents just to start out the year. How does that prepare you for whenever it comes January and district time kind of does come around, of already kind of getting a grasp and a feel for what you all are going up against?
You want me to go? Okay.
I thought that was a question for Coach.
It's going to help us to see how much we've grown through the year. And now that we're starting with, we started with 4 competitive teams as the season opener, and we're just going to grow as the season goes, and we can just look back at the film and see what we've grown from and what we need to fix, and just prepare ourselves for district time.
Coach, coming off a couple of, really good matchups with 2 solid teams. How much did you learn just in those 2 games about the Lady Scotties?
I definitely wanted to mention their effort after the Bowling Green game the other night. The Bowling Green's a great program, and the way they held their own. Bowling Green's got a lot of taller girls, and our tallest one is probably Cynthia at this point. So just how they battled and, done the small things the right way, how they kept their composure, how they kept pushing back. They could have gave up, but they didn't. You see the score go down in the first quarter, but then it's time to spark back. And our 8th grader, Eddie Slagle, she's came off 4 good games. She keeps pushing, keeps trying to learn and grow and see what she needs to do. She doesn't settle for just points. She wants to make the small efforts to make the team better as well.
For you, Coach, I mean, this being just a couple years into your head coaching career here at Glasgow, I mean, for you, just seeing the program develop and just how you can make an impact, what is just your goal as this season continues?
Just to stay confident and keep pushing forward. We've seen a lot of the middle school games. All the girls are starting to compete down there as well. We have a lot of talent coming up. For our freshman JV program, it's mainly the 7th and 8th graders, just to keep pushing them like I did them. So we have a lot of good things coming. We just have to be patient enough to build the confidence and see where we need to go for the next step.
All right, Cynthia, this one's for you. Okay. Mm-hmm. When it's a road game, the Lady Scotties get a W. You know, everybody's in a good mood. Who's getting everybody riled up on the bus? And then wait, number 2, maybe when there's a road loss on the way back home, who's the one going around giving everybody daps, saying stay in there, we're all right?
Definitely on the way up, there's a shout out to Addison Norris and Sydney Kuykendall and Kayla herself with the playlist. And then on the way back home, Sydney is definitely the one who holds everybody up higher for sure. So.
Awesome.
Going into matchups, obviously you kind of hype yourself up, get ready for the game. What are some type of songs you all like to listen to, getting ready to get out on the court and just prepare for the game?
I don't have a specific one, but I like Lil Baby. He gets me hyped.
Okay.
Me personally, I keep it calmer. I like Daniel Caesar. So I'll listen to him.
I've noticed so many times, we ask this question all the time, and it's either somebody who's just like hardcore rap, or it's just like completely soft, slow music, just calming, and it's just funny how to see how everybody's different music taste before the game.
I've yet to hear Burt Baccarat come up when we've asked that question. Y'all are like, who's that guy? Exactly. Coach, we'll finish with you, so we're about out of time, but you know, from this point looking forward, what would be, the icing on the cake for the Lady Scotties this year?
Going back to what we started with, just how we started off the season, how we started off strong with stronger opponents, and just making sure we continue to grow. You got district time coming up here in January. We actually play Warren East next Friday, which is going to be a huge test for us. They've come out strong as well. So it's all about how we fix ourselves more so than how we scout another team. What can we do to fix us before we go into the next big battle?
Well, thank you guys for coming in and joining us, and we wish you the best for the rest of the season and heading into the new year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And whenever we come back, we have more Sports Connections, so don't go anywhere.